Howdy, Rumi. Howdy, Rumi.
Enid and Wednesday, they are very different people with very different tastes, but somehow they make it work together. Today we are going to be celebrating that friendship and this awesome show by redecorating the cafe in a way I think their rooms would be. But before we do, I have to select a Pokemon to represent each of them. So, my first choice for Enid was Alcremie. So I picked this one because one, it's cute and girly and kawaii and pink with a little bit of a dark streak, but also because its special move when you tap it has pink and blue surrounding it, which I will show you in a second. But I just felt like this one would really suit Enid's personality because she is a little bit of a dark horse. There is a bit of an eerie story to her, but on the surface she's very, very cute. And also, the Alcremie's transition starts as very, very shy and sweet and then becomes confident. So here are the gems as you see here, which leads me on to my choice for Wednesday. Obviously, Banette was my choice for this one. I love Enid and Wednesday, but I feel like I relate more to Wednesday's personality, and Banette is darkness incarnate with a little mischief in there. Also, people are scared of dolls. She loves to freak people out and push them away. Obviously, the unicorn popped up as red when I bought it on the pass, but naturally, you can change that, and I will be changing it to black at some point in this video. Now, as we're starting, this is what the cafe looks like. I have kind of a ethereal nighttime botany vibe going on with my Mimikyu. Made his little eyes flash there. I love Mimi. I'll probably have him back in when we do a full Halloween redecorate, but right now, we're going to start with these two. Look, they're hanging out together, looking like polar opposites, just like they do in the show, with Banette looking decidedly more awkward about it, which is very fitting. So, this is what we have right now. Oh, Banette's just walked off and left the Alcremie alone, so that's very accurate. And here we go. We can only redecorate 2 rooms on this game, but we're just going to go for the main one right now. So first up, I'm going to do it entirely in Enid's style. And as you know, Enid is very, very kawaii, very sweet, loves her pastel colours, her pinks. Her hair is pink and blue on top of that blonde nose, so that might alter some things, because we've got to work with what's available. Unfortunately, I don't have a pink outfit for Alcremie yet, but because her hair's blue, we'll go for this one. And that really, really suits her, I feel. And strawberries are just uber kawaii and sweet. But yes, we have the overall pink walls. I feel it's really cool like that in general. And I went with the lilac because the other one looks a bit kiddie-ish. These are the cutest lights. Obviously a couple of these I can't change, but you know, cupcakes, I feel like she'd be a baker, and it suits the Alcremie. So if she was this Pokemon's trainer, I think she'd have that. Cute dishes, and where's my pink countertop? There. So we just need to change the front. Lots of flowers, lots of pastel stripes. A shame it doesn't have peach and yellow, because I feel like that would be a bit more Enid. And then when it loads in, we can look at it overall. That's what I'm thinking for Enid. So we've got, oh, and even muse at the front is obviously attracting all the pink. Yeah, so one thing I'm going to just check is whether I can get Alcremie to level 12, because that's the level for pink. Obviously, I know that. I know I said I resonate more with Wednesday's personality. Oh, no, we can't do that. But, you know, I love Enid's cuteness level. There's just something enticing about pink. Oh, it's reset us into the outside area. We don't need that now. Quite like this area. I feel like the teacher who brings Wednesday a plant on her first day would like that. This is my more Wednesday room attempt with Banette walking about, but I don't have enough black, and obviously Wednesday's allergic to colour. But yeah, so that would be an Enid style room right there with all the adorables. So now I'm going to switch it out completely and go for a Wednesday inspired one. Now, Wednesday's going to be a bit more difficult because I have to use some colour that isn't pure black in this. So we're going to go by older Addams Family lore and just go with the creepy and the dark, or should I say the spooky and the kooky. Obviously, black uniform to match her uniform at Nevermore in the new series. That pink there is so cute, but she just wouldn't. So, well, not my choice anyway. So I do like this for her. It is quite dark, but it's not quite sitting right. It is difficult to pick chairs for her, but I think this would be right. It looks kind of writerly. These are really cool. These remind me of the cafe that she stays in the first series a lot. These would have been good for Enid because they look like the moon. I didn't think of that. Cafe vibe, so that's definitely more Wednesday. Obviously, we're going to swap this out, so that's the darkest we've got. And that is the other really dark one we have, apart from the Halloween one, which I'll look at later. Getting a counter, we don't have anything that's just black. So Halloween it will be, because Halloween vibes. Obviously this can't stay pink, so we'll go here, and that one we can't change. So let's go have a look at the fully Wednesday inspired room, which all the customers have gone because I'm in customization, but I feel like that's how Wednesday and Banette would like it. Okay, so Mew's gone, but we still have the others there. Overall, I quite like that look. I wish we had a different counter. But yes, that moves on to combining the two. Now, this would be Enid's room if she had one, which, the pink one, and I feel like this would be Wednesday's because it has the old gramophone. I feel like it'd need a telescope or something, too, to really suit her, but I can see Hand walking around there and Enid cuddling up in here, possibly festering the cuddly toys and that as well. So, back to here, what to do on the combo. This is going to be a bit of a difficult one because I have to incorporate a few styles. I'm going to go with Banette, and that pink that I said Wednesday wouldn't have, we're now going to have. Yeah, it's a bit brighter than a Jigglypuff one, because it's like when she wears the cat outfit for the boat race. If she's going to have to make a compromise, it would be for Enid. Right, so we're getting Halloween vibes here. Spooky, spooky, because I feel like Wednesday would love it, and Enid likes to celebrate, like the ball. She was so excited. I am going with these. Lilac, again, would suit both of their vibes. That would have been a good option. This one's a bit too spooky for Enid, I think. Although I can see her getting in the Halloween mood. But yes, we are going for this one. And what else can we change? I think, given the situation, we're going to go for the moonlights. Oh, actually, Halloween. Yeah, probably the celebration lights, and it's got an edge of purple. What do you think? Which one do we go with? I'm going to keep those for now, but we'll see. That is more Wednesday, but looks too much like a family photo, and she's not that sentimental because of it. Botany's a potential. Could go Enid in this section. I do feel like they both get along with growing things, but I feel like Wednesday would be too much into growing poison. So we'll have a touch of Enid charm and femininity there. And here, possibly. With the botany area, do we split it in half like the show? Do like that idea. Too many options. The counter, we're going to have to go pink or Halloween because there's no other options. But yeah, we'll just change the entryway and I'm going to go... Oh, tough choice actually. This one. And that's it. So that's the blend of the two of them. Would have liked it if the wood on the counter was black. I feel like that would have set it all up nicely. But yeah, as you can see, that would be what it's like with Wednesday overhaul. Now I'm doing Enid. So mainly Enid on the back walls. We'll switch for a more Wednesday table. Yeah, Halloween lights for Wednesday. More relatable with the witch's broom. Her grandmother, I think, is a witch in the movies. I can't remember in the series, you'll have to let me know. I don't really like the dark Pokemon banner, but then what are our options? Obviously it's going to be too Enid overpowered. Tough one, tough one. I'm going to leave it as that one. And put the darkness over here. That evens it out a little bit. I could really do with something black for those shelves. Like, that is dark, but I feel like I need some sort of decor rather than a random curtain over a window. But yeah, with the extra Halloween touch there, I actually quite like that. The purples and the blacks and the pinks kind of go quite well. Maybe would have been better without the little bit of orange, but I guess Enid does wear peachy orange nail polish sometimes. So that's it. If you want to make your Cafe Wednesday or Enid or Wednesday Enid inspired, that's how you can do it. And the more you play, the more options you get. This has been Poketober Day 5, and we will see you tomorrow for another one. Remember, we are showcasing Pokemon every day in October as a thanks to you guys for subscribing.